Hello everybody, it's NoobMister here, and while Minecraft gameplay plays in the background, I am going to sit here and talk about the amazing support that I have from a small group of my subscribers, because after the video that I posted yesterday, really just sort of venting my frustrations as to how annoyed I am that I feel like all I'm being credited for is Friendly Foxy and nothing else, I was just overwhelmed and really happy at the amount of support and positive comments that I got from a lot of the people that commented on that video and even turned up during the live stream last night as well. And it made me realise that I always keep forgetting that while I do have a lot of people who are just here for Friendly Foxy and won't shut up about it, there are some really amazing people who are subscribed to me and support me in no matter what I do. And I always keep forgetting about those people. I always keep feeling like I'm doing this alone and that I've got nobody out there to support me or nobody's going to help me. I have to do this all by myself. And it's in situations like this that I always get reminded that there are people out there who want to support me. There are people out there who are willing to help me, and I don't know what it is, but for some strange reason, I always feel very abrasive or defensive or very reserved. I don't know which word I'm looking for here, but because my mind's like half asleep at the moment. I think after the emotional high yesterday, I'm just feeling a little bit drained, but there's just something about me getting help that I always see as being a negative. And I don't know why. I think that's just the way that I've sort of gotten through life, and I also kind of attributed it a little bit to sort of my depressive state that I had last year, because I've always had this thought that getting help from people is a sign of weakness. And even though I am trying my hardest not to, see that as the case, it's still something I am trying to get over, and just trying to let people come into my life and actually help me. Because I quite often sit there and say, I want help. I want to get help, but I just have a problem with allowing people sort of into my, inner circle, as it were, to help me out. And I think that's my main problem at the moment. So, yeah, if you do try and help me and I seem a little abrasive or I seem like I don't really want it, just keep trying to explain to me that, this is a good thing. You want to help me, and I need to see that as well. But, like I said, it's just my mentality and just the way I see people helping me. I still need to get over that. I still need to see it as a good thing that I've got all these people who want to be supportive and all these people who want to help me as being a good thing, not a bad thing. Like I said, I don't know when and how I started thinking this, but it's something I have been desperately trying to get out of, and it's difficult because it's kind of like when you get stuck into a routine, you find it very difficult to get out of it, and that's kind of what I'm doing. So all those really kind words I was getting from people yesterday that are saying, we like all your content, we will support you in, whatever you make, we like it when you make these little animated shorts when, they're not Friendly Foxy related, and I will be there for your live streams and things. It just makes me so happy that I have so many amazing people who are just willing to support me. And I just keep forgetting that. And it's a crime. It really is. Because you guys are trying to do so much for me, and I'm just not seeing it, and I'm just not recognizing it. I'm not even acknowledging it half the time. So this video is really just here to correct that mistake and say, people out there that are supporting me, all the people out there who are trying to help and are doing the best they can to make me feel happy, thank you. Thank you so much. I don't say this enough. I know this sounds like what every other YouTuber sort of does, they do the stereotypical, oh, thank you everybody for the support. But I really mean this. because it's taken me this long to realise that, I do have people out there willing to help. And I know I keep saying that, but it's true. There are people out there who are trying to help me, and I'm just not letting them do it because of some personal thing. I can't even describe what it is that makes me feel so abrasive to people trying to help. Now, I know I don't normally name drop in videos, but in this case, I really do feel that name dropping is a good thing, because these people in particular have always been there to support me. They've always tried to help. They've always done their best to support my content and support me. And these people need to be mentioned. You've got people like Mini Fordham, who is quite literally the most supportive guy that you could ever hope for from a subscriber. He always wants to help me out, regardless of what it is. You've got people like TG Error, who's always there for my live streams, except when he's out Viking cutting things. Yeah, apparently he's learning how to use Viking weapons or something. I don't know. It's just like, yeah, I was out training with Viking weapons, so yeah. And then you've got people like Spirit Wolf 06, Not Howie. They're people that turn up for my live streams and help me moderate the chat, along with people like TG Error. Then you've got Yarby Gaming, who's like writing all his fanfics for all the people who were turning up in the stream chat, and me having a one-on-one session with Renamon, because that was the first fanfic he ever wrote. Or I don't really know he calls them fanfics, but yeah, that's just it. And then you've got people like Ryona, Cage, Busky the Husky. Then there are also the small-time people like Zombie Gaming. Dusk Shields is another one that supports me and whatever I do. And you've also got Just Mangle, who I haven't seen around in a while. I will admit, I was just like, Mangle, where have you disappeared off to, mate? You used to be quite the regular on my streams, and now you've sort of gone. Kind of missed you, dude. So if you watch this, come back and watch a stream. The clickbait image might still be there, but well, I miss having you in the stream. And then, of course, I've got other people like, surprisingly, the Inverted Shadow, who I've always kind of looked up to in a way, because I kind of see Shadow as kind of my rival. Not in like a red and blue Pokemon kind of thing, but just somebody whose skill level I want to match, because he does such great work, and all he uses is Gary's mod. And here's me using the more professional tool, that being Source Filmmaker, and yet all the stuff that he does is just so much better by comparison. It makes me want to sort of improve my style and sort of get to that point where, I feel like that my style means something and isn't sort of crude and crummy and rough around the edges and needs serious work. Yeah, and like I said, there were just too many people to mention. And then, of course, I've got Mike Set. I've also got RB Comics, who is also very supportive of my work. And then I've got Carl as well on Patreon. He's been pledging to me for quite a long time, and he recently put his pledge back up again. So once again, thank you very much for that, mate. You are brilliant. You are a brilliant, brilliant person. Along with Error as well, who's been pledging $20 for the last couple of months. So that is just amazing. And of course I've got Spades, I've got JW, I've got Mollo. Just so many people out there who are so supportive of my work, and I don't appreciate them enough. And like I said, it's a crime that I don't. So, sitting here, saying that kind of thing now, just, yeah, thank you all so much for being there, for supporting me, and just generally putting up with me as well, because I know that I feel like I've been very, very needy recently. I guess this is just a combination of, the stress of just general living, me moving, having to deal with a new place, having to deal with the increased rent, and I guess all that pressure just built up to a point, and I just finally snapped. Yeah, because we all have our limits, and I reached mine again for probably the 4th or 5th time. And I also need to remember why I was actually doing YouTube in the first place. I should be doing it for the enjoyment of the content. I like the idea that I'm getting money off of this, and it helps me because that effectively means that I can then finally come off of all these benefits and handouts and things that I'm having to get from other people. I can start, paying back money that I owe for things, and really just being able to feel like I've got some sort of stability in my life. But I also need to remember that I'm making this content because I enjoy making it. It shouldn't be about the money or the views. It should be that satisfaction of creating something and posting it online for other people to enjoy. And it was also thanks to the Inverted Shadow that I realised that I'm doing this for the wrong reasons at the moment, and I need to refocus on doing things for the joy of it, not for the money, not for the attention, not for the massive sponsorship deals, even though I don't have any yet, but still early days yet. But yeah, I just need to refocus my efforts and just do the stuff that I enjoy doing. And that's really what it is at the end of the day. I should just be thankful that I have all these amazing people who support me in doing what I enjoy. And I lost sight of that. I'll be perfectly honest. I completely, I should really say forgot that this was why I started doing what I'm doing. The Friendly Foxy stuff may have helped me realise that, but now I need to sort of focus my attention back on doing the stuff that I enjoy. I will continue doing Friendly Foxy, don't get me wrong, but I want to do it at my pace, okay? I'm not going to start adhering to anybody in the comments going, do Friendly Foxy now, or I'll unsub, or in one case somebody was just like, oh, I'll eat your own poop when you poop, and I'm just like, what? That doesn't even make any sense. And that's just, very, very forced anyway, but still. Yeah, that's kind of the long and short of it. I am just going to, not so much as take a breather, but just work on the stuff that I want to work on, and do the things that I enjoy. And also just appreciate the people that are willing to help me. Everybody that comes to the streams, everybody that watches my content, everybody who just sort of gives a damn about me. Thank you. Thank you so much. I can't appreciate it enough. So, once again, thank you. Anyway, that's it for this video. I hope you enjoyed listening to me gushing madly into the microphone and saying kind of very deep things here. But anyway, thank you very much for watching, and I will see you again next time.